Welcome, welcome, lovelies. Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm just letting people in. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Jenny. Hey, Marika. Hey, Jill. Hi, Moira. All right, my lovelies. Just letting people in. We've got a few minutes. As always, if you want cushions or blankets, give yourself a little time to gather what you might want, what you might need. 45-minute practice this evening around the theme of the new moon, so very restful, calming practice in line with that new moon energy. It was new moon yesterday, so it's still going to be pretty dark in the skies tonight, so a chance just to enjoy that slightly slower pace that the new moon and the dark skies invite. As always, we'll do about half physical movement practice, and then we'll do half meditation for our 45 minutes. So a chance to move very gently in a very yin sort of way, and then settle for meditation as well. Let's see, I can see Fiona's just arriving. Just take a few minutes. We'll start laying down on the ground, so if you feel that you're ready to lie down, you're welcome to do so, and I'll just make sure everybody is in and everyone's been let in from the waiting room. Beautiful. There's April just joining us. Beautiful. Hi everybody. Hi Fiona. Hi April. Hello lovelies. So everybody is on mute. But if you need to tell me anything, you can unmute yourself or you can use the little chat box, so whatever you need to do. So it's just ticked over to the top of the hour. So we're going to start laying down on the ground. So you guys are going to lay down on the earth. I'll be seated just to talk to you for a bit. So we can be soft in the knees or we can be flat on the ground. I think everyone has been a bit of a dab hand at Yoga for Witches now. So I think you guys all know this little bit of arriving and settling into our practice. So the new moon, our theme tonight, is a real invitation to settle into the dark as a place to be restful and a place to be calm. And each of the new moons journeys through what we might know as a sun sign or a zodiac sign. And the new moon we've just passed through is the new moon in Sagittarius, and we know there's little kind of energies and ideas connected to each of the zodiac signs. So I'm just going to read you a very short bit from the book about the new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a sign between the seasons, crossing over from autumn to winter. So this could be a time to shake loose energy and set down baggage in preparation for new journeys. Take time to grow, learn, and ignite new ideas and knowledge. You may ask yourself questions such as, how can I connect to healing and balance? Give yourself room to move through ideas, to wander through dreams, and to see life through fresh eyes, finding bridges and doorways to connect your journey with some deeper meaning. So as we come to the darker seasons, this new moon is really a chance to be restful and to shake things loose a little. Maybe we bear that in mind as we settle our place upon the earth, and this idea of settling, like water and sand and earth can settle into the ground, as can we. You might want to take some easeful breaths or consciously relax the muscles, the joints. Consciously relaxing the mind as we let go of busy thoughts as best we can. And as we take this time just to be restful and calm, if you've just joined us, we're just going to lay down upon the earth, so we're on the ground, we're just having some lovely breaths, we're just enjoying a little bit of that new moon energy, that invitation to be still, to be calm, to find rest in the darkness. When we think of the yin and the yang, yang is the daytime, the bright lights, the sunshine, the noise, the busyness, the rushing. And the yin is the dark, the soft, the gentle, the easeful. And as with all things, it's about balancing our yin and our yang in a way that works for us. And everyone's balance may well be a little different. At certain times and certain seasons, we may feel we need more or less rest. And part of the journey is just listening to the body, listening to our energy levels, and finding the balance that is right for us. So from our restful place upon the earth, we're just going to soften the knees and pop the soles of the feet on the floor if we're not there already. We might already be in this position, that's fine. We can all meet up in this lovely place. Soft hips, soft knees. We're going to take the arms out wide upon the earth, just so the arms feel nice and restful on the ground. And we're just going to let the knees fall over to the right and the gaze to the left. So we're just going to start in that lovely supine twist. Take your time to get comfortable. So if you feel you need blankets or cushions to help support you, or even just to keep you warm, feel free to gather those extra things to help you on your journey. Just taking some time to breathe in that supine twist. And when you're ready, we'll journey the knees over to the left and the gaze to the right. So we're just going to take it over to the other side, just in your own time. From here, we'll draw the knees and the gaze back up to the sky. And then from here, what we'll do is we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out either side like a butterfly. Again, with any support that you want underneath the legs or the knees. And then if it's comfortable to do so, we'll rest the hands upon the body. So we'll bring the hands to belly or chest or hips, so somewhere that feels restful for your hands to be. Just settle here, we can feel that rise and fall of the breath. Gentle opening through the hips. A chance to connect or reconnect with the rhythm of the breath. Again, that idea of finding our rhythm, finding our balance. And as always, there's that opportunity here, if we wish, just to really take that intention with each exhale that we're releasing the breath, but we're also letting go of any tension, any tightness, any busy thoughts. So you might just want to make that intention as you exhale. You might want to sigh the exhale. Whatever feels best for you as we just allow the exhales to be a conscious letting go, conscious release. Everyone's on mute, so you can make as much noise as you like. If you've had a bit of a tough day and it needs to be a bit of a feel free to make noise in whatever way feels good for you. We're just going to take a few more beautiful breaths here. Beautiful. Well done, particularly if you're surrounded by animals right now and you're finding your beautiful peace amongst your gorgeous familiars. It's lovely. So sweet. When you're ready, we'll gently draw the knees back together and the soles of the feet will come to the earth. What we'll do from here is we'll just loosely draw the knees in. So we'll have a hand on each kneecap. And then we're just going to draw some circles as if we were drawing that little shape of the moon on the ceiling. And we'll pick a direction. So whatever direction you want to start with, we'll take our circles, our spirals in that way, in that direction. And this movement could be anything you want it to be. So be as slow, as easeful as you wish. This is really just a chance for some intuitive movement. So no rush, no hurry. And then whichever way we're circling, let's now take it the other way. Again, circles or easeful movement. And then when you're ready, we'll just draw the knees back to center. We can hug them in a little tighter if you like. And you can take a little rock and roll side to side or sway side to side if you like. Or you can wiggle the toes, circle the feet. Or you can hang out in stillness, whatever feels right for you. And then when you're ready, we're going to move into happy baby. So with one hand on each knee, we're going to draw the knees wide and down as if we're tucking them in towards the armpits. And then if it's comfortable, we'll shine the soles of the feet to the sky and take hold of the outside edges of the feet. And you can continue that little easeful sway or rock and roll if you want to. As we take a few easeful breaths. And we'll just take a few more breaths wherever we are or wherever we want to be, if you want to take a little pause or a wiggle. And then when you're ready, we'll release the feet. We're going to hug the knees back in towards the heart. So we're going to come back into that tuck for just a moment. Beautiful. What we'll do from here is we're going to take both hands around just the right knee, the right leg, and we're going to extend the left leg flat along the ground. So we're just hugging that right knee in towards the heart. Beautiful. And then from here, what we'll do is we'll bring the hand around the back of the right thigh and just extend the leg and the sole of the foot up towards the sky. Lots of little variations here. You can be soft in the knee if that feels more easeful. You can readjust where the hands are if you'd rather they're higher up towards the ankle or the foot. You can take any little movement of foot or ankle if you want to just enjoy a little movement and enjoy having the weight off the feet. And we'll just take a few breaths in our place here. And then as we soften the knee, we're going to hug the right knee back to the heart. So we're staying with this right leg for a little longer. What we'll do from here is we'll take hold of the right leg in just the left hand. So the right hand's just going to fall away to the earth. And then what we're going to do with that left hand is draw the knee over the center line of the body. So your right hip is going to lift off the ground, but your shoulders will stay in the earth. So we're creating a twist now through the lower back, but also through the hips. You might feel it a little in the glutes or even the side of the thigh. So it's another twist, but it's a little stronger than that supine twist we started with. You might want to take your gaze over to the right hand if that feels comfortable, and we'll take our time. Bring in any props, any support that you like. From here, we'll draw the knee back to the center line and we'll just have our final little hug. So we'll finish as we started, hugging the right knee to the heart. Beautiful. Now we're going to do that whole thing on the other side. So let's extend the right leg and we'll draw the left knee in and give it a nice hug to start. And then as we take the hands around the back of the left thigh, we're extending the leg, creating that stretch through the back of the leg. And we can be still or we can bring a wiggle in for a few easeful breaths. Just a few more easeful breaths. And then when you're ready, we'll soften the knee. And then from here, we're taking hold of left knee in right hand this time. We are crossing, we're drawing the knee over the center line of the body. Shoulders stay in the earth. The gaze can go over to your left hand if you want to. And when you're ready, we're going to draw the left knee back to the center line. So we'll hug inwards, lovely. And then what we'll do is we're going to draw the right knee back in as well. So we're going to come back into the little tuck, the little ball. And then from here, just for a couple of breaths, if it's comfortable, we're going to draw our forehead in to meet our knees. So imagine you're trying to make the smallest possible shape that you could, like a little tiny seed, little tiny ball. Beautiful. And then from this little tiny seed, we're going to expand out long along the earth. So we're going to create this lovely long line, as if we're trying to reach both sides of the room at the same time. And you can have a little wiggle or a flex with fingers and toes here if you like. And just see somebody's very late in the waiting room. Just let them in now. So we're having this lovely long stretch through the body. And then with hips and shoulders still restful in the earth, we're just going to come to a little crescent moon shape. So we're going to slide the hands to the top right corner of the mat. And we're going to slide the feet to the bottom right corner of the mat. So from above, you look like a little crescent moon shape. If you've just joined us, we're just on the earth here. We're just doing a little side stretch. So we look like little crescent moons, which is nice for this time of the new moon. And then from here, we're just going to journey that crescent moon shape over to the other side. So we're just going to slide the hands and the feet over to the left side of the mat. So you guys will be in that lovely crescent moon. Just going to myself up. Lovely. So we're getting this little stretch through the side body here. So it's not a huge movement, but we're just creating a little space through the side body. Beautiful. And then what we'll do from here is we're just going to come back to that long line and we're just going to have a little wiggle. So you might want to wiggle fingers and toes. You might want to spread out like a starfish up on the earth. You might want to do any little twist or pose that you like to do before you settle upon the earth. So if there's something that you really like to do before you come to grounding and come to Shavasana, you're welcome to take a moment just to take your movement, take your twist or wiggle or anything you'd like to do. And then just when you feel ready to do so, and there's no rush, we can bring the arms alongside the body and we're just going to take a moment to get ready for our Shavasana. So relaxation and meditation time. So wrap yourself in blankets, cushions, jumpers, socks, anything that you'd like to help you feel really restful. And you can do this laying down on the ground if you prefer, or it's more comfortable for you. You can be in seated position if that's more comfortable for you. So take your time. No rush, no hurry. Beautiful. Take your time. As we move into the second half of the practice, it's about half and half, so it's about 20 minutes of movement, 20 minutes of meditation. So bearing in mind, we'll kind of be in our place for about 20 minutes, so we might want extra layers if we think we might get chilly. But of course, you're always welcome to move during that time as well. So if you do need to move or get more comfortable, then you can do that too. Beautiful. So let's take our time to find our restful place upon the earth. And we might want to close the eyes or let the gaze be soft. As we, like the phases of the moon, come back to the place we started, we've come full circle to return to this restful place upon the earth. We just take our time with this idea of drawing inwards, of drawing our precious energy, our precious attention, our precious intentions, and let them settle within. As we move through the day and the month, our energy and our awareness are spread out like golden threads in 100 different directions, like a great, beautiful spider's web. But now, as we take our peaceful time, we can begin to reel those threads in and just draw that energy, that love and attention that you've sent out to so many people and places and things during the month. We're just going to start calling it back home to allow ourselves to spend a little time basking in that love and energy we send out to others. And just bringing the awareness to the breath, that rhythm, that rise and fall. It can help be that little anchor for our awareness. As we draw our awareness inwards to that rhythm, the rise and fall of the breath, we're drawing our awareness away from the noise, the busyness, the stresses of the world, of our day, of our work. And this is not a world of absolutes, but as we draw awareness inwards, it might be we can let a few worries, a few troubles just float away, even if it's just for a few moments. And we can take that conscious awareness, a conscious sweep of letting go through the body. So we might begin with the toes and the feet and the ankles, just softening the muscles, each of the toes and the feet and the ankles, soft and calm. And we might think of relaxing and releasing those strong muscles of the legs and the knees, so they become soft and settled, supported by the earth. Maybe we think of softening hips and tummy, chest and the heart. There's this area of our center moves with ease with the rhythms of breath and heartbeat. Maybe we think of the shoulders and the muscles that run down the back, relaxing and calming. Taking a little time to set down that weight we all carry upon our shoulders. And this energy of letting go might sweep from shoulders down through arms and then all the way to the tips of our fingers. And then from here, that sense of calm sweeps up through neck and jaw, and we let go of those little tiny muscles of our face around our eyes and forehead and very top of our head. As we let the tensions and the tightnesses fall away. As we allow the noise and the busyness of the day to fall away. And in this place of calm and peace, it might just be in our mind's eye. We envisage ourselves at this time of the new moon. Perhaps we envisage ourselves outside in a place of nature. So we might envisage ourselves upon a sandy beach, gentle lapping of waves. Maybe we are sat on soft green grass with gentle trees swaying around us. Maybe we are in a park or a garden that is special to us. This can be a place from imagination or memory. We're just bringing to mind a place of nature in which we can feel calm and safe. And within this space, we'll take a moment to just notice the surface that is beneath us. So if we are on a beach, it might be soft, warm sand. If we are in a garden, it might be green grass. We might be settled in a soft hammock, gazing upwards. Whatever place you may find yourself in your mind's eye, will notice what is beneath us. And then we'll let our gaze travel upwards, because above us, it is a night of the new moon. And though the sky is dark, there is still light. There are twinkling, sparkling stars set amongst the dark, velvety sky. Sparkling stars that our ancestors would have once found their way home by. These sparkling stars that inspired myths and stories and the shapes of animals and heroes. And in our place of nature, of night sky, we'll just take a few peaceful minutes just to be restful, to find a little calm and a little sanctuary within. We need not fear the darkness. The dark can represent the unknown and unknowable. But within ourselves, there is an opportunity within the dark to know ourselves a little better and connect with ourselves in meaningful ways. I encourage you to take sanctuary in the dark and the magic therein. So my beautiful yogis, perhaps the next inhale is just a little longer, a little deeper than the last. You might want to wiggle or stretch in any luxurious way that feels nice for you as you begin to bring your awareness back to your body and back to the room. Just taking our time. If you are laying upon the earth, with no rush, we'll just gently bend the knees and pop the soles of the feet on the floor. And then we're just going to roll to one side, that little yogi recovery pose, just so we can take a couple of breaths here, just so that we don't ping up too quickly. If you have a different way you like to rise, of course, you can take any little movement you like. We'll just keep the eyes closed a moment longer if you can, if you want to. And when you're ready to do so, we're going to rise to an easy seat. And it doesn't matter what way you're facing, you can bring the blankets with you. We're just going to keep the eyes closed for a minute more, just to hold on to that sense of peace and calm within the dark that we've nurtured and nourished in our practice. Just holding that sense of restfulness and ease within us. And also a chant in this little liminal space between the end of our practice and the rest of our day and evening, just to send a little love and gratitude to our bodies, our breath, our hearts and minds that have allowed us to practice our yoga today, for this opportunity to practice yoga together via the magic of technology. And feel free just to let any other little gratitudes, love that kind of draw into your heart and mind, whether it's a hot cup of tea in your near future, or loved ones around you, or the fact that we've got a nice dry warm space with which to practice. So just allow any little gratitudes to drift into your heart and mind now as we begin to bring ourselves back to the day, back to the world. And then just to finish our practice, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. We're just going to sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. We're going to bring the palms together. We're going to exhale the hands to heart center in prayer. From here, we can gently open the eyes. And to ourselves and each other, we say namaste. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.